The key to managing your finances is to be conscious of your spending patterns and to choose your purchases carefully. You may achieve all of your future financial objectives and be successful with your personal finances by combining these two areas of money management. Knowing your spending patterns and whether they support or undermine your efforts to better your financial situation are both examples of being self-aware. You may begin to make adjustments after you become aware of your own spending habits. Hello, and welcome to Stealth Wealth, where I provide striving individuals like you with financial guidance. Today, we're going to talk about the top 3 basic money skills. I'm going to teach you how to obtain financial management skills throughout this video. You can spend money, save money, and contribute money when your spending habits are reduced to their most fundamental components. Let's start with spending money and talk out what each ability implies for you. It may give you a lot of pleasure to spend money. If not carefully observed, it may also be a slippery slope. Whether we shop in person or online, the simple items we buy frequently endanger our finances. Checking our carts many times to make sure everything is there and to make sure we need everything we added is an excellent habit. This is not to argue that making a few extra purchases is always a bad idea. The capacity to exercise self-control when necessary for your spending habits is crucial, as is learning to love spending money. In the long term, being able to manage your finances well is an essential life skill. You want to understand exactly where your money is going every day, beyond just your budget. A spreadsheet or a document with rows and columns is the ideal tool for keeping track of your spending habits. Each row is committed to a certain expense, and each column is dedicated to a separate expense. Each month, create a spreadsheet so you can compare them afterwards. You can monitor any changes or advancement you're seeking to track by keeping a spreadsheet for each month. Additionally, it'll enable you to determine which modifications best optimize your budget. Establishing a budget is the cornerstone of all financial advice for individuals that you may have read or heard. Sometimes people associate the phrase with being a hardcore dive into every expenditure, giving it a bad connotation. While you may absolutely take that path, all you really need to do is put up a brief summary. When you place this knowledge in writing, you can identify potential areas of financial difficulty, such as overspending on random non-essentials or food. Your budget might also assist you in determining whether your living costs are excessive compared to your income. Additionally, a budget will enable you to quit living beyond your means and to exercise financial restraint. You can use a variety of budgeting techniques, but the most crucial thing is that you're aware of your expenses and income. Moreover, consider the long-term advantages and disadvantages of purchases. Impulsive purchases are made far too frequently. While this is okay when purchasing a $1 chocolate bar from the grocery store, it becomes problematic when making larger purchases. Consider how a purchase will affect you in the future before making one. How much longer will it last? Will it increase your debt? Is the value you'll acquire from it throughout the course of its life worth the price? You may use these inquiries to decide whether something is actually worth purchasing. To manage your money well, you don't need to be an expert in personal finance. Anyone may start making wise financial decisions to increase their financial independence and flexibility. Everything begins with being able to manage your money well and make wise financial decisions. Going back, answering the question on how should you spend and manage your money? Well, it takes more than simply paying your bills on time and maintaining a decent credit score to spend sensibly. Being frugal with your money is a way of life. You can save for future needs by spending less than your income while continuing to make on-time, full payments on all of your bills. Your biggest financial objectives will be easier to achieve if your spending patterns are in line with what matters most to you. If you want to see more content on financial matters, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave comments if you have certain questions. The next basic money management skill you should learn is saving. This is the most challenging money skill to master. Savings involve more than merely stashing cash in bank accounts or beneath your mattress. You can have peace of mind knowing that you have money set up for both unforeseen and anticipated future costs. You never know when you might need money for an emergency, such as car repairs, medical expenses, or any unforeseen occurrence in your life. Your saving approach should also include setting money aside for your future expenses. Perhaps you want to put a sizable down payment on a house, fund your kids' school, and make other significant expenditures like a car or trip. Keeping as much of your money in savings is one approach to utilize it wisely. Saving involves not just setting aside funds for emergencies, but also for the future. Regularly saving money is the greatest strategy for doing so. For other people, this could happen daily, weekly, monthly, or even only a few times a year. Trying to save money, you need to be practical and pragmatic. Make sure you can commit to and maintain your savings practice on a regular basis. Some people have a natural ability to save money and find fulfillment in increasing their net worth. Others view money as something that must be spent as soon as it's in their possession, and anything else feels like a missed chance. If you belong to the second group, make an effort to develop a mindset that prioritizes savings above purchases. In the end, spending money on things that'll quickly wear out or lose their appeal will almost always be more detrimental to your life than investing or saving money. You may determine your prospective savings rate if you have a budget and a clear grasp of your income and spending. For me, I start by calculating my monthly costs as a whole. I then calculate how much I could save by deducting that amount from my monthly gross income. Establish an emergency fund that you may use in case of unanticipated events. 3 to 6 months of living expenses is the norm for an emergency fund. Even with little contributions, this fund may keep you out of unsafe circumstances where you could be compelled to take out high-interest loans or run the risk of not being able to make ends meet. To increase your financial security in the event of a job loss, you should also contribute to general savings. If you watch my videos, you know why one of the key components of accumulating wealth and having a stable financial future is saving money. You may escape life's uncertainties by saving money, which also allows you the chance to live a decent life. You can avoid many difficulties and barriers in life by setting away money in a disciplined manner. It can help you in times of need and make sure your family has resources in case something unfavorable happens. Regardless of income, spending, or stage of life, saving is important for everyone. Consider allowing yourself the liberty to do as you like, spend as you please, and create more time for leisure in your life. Well, since saving money makes all of this possible, its significance as a financial goal increases significantly. Without savings, a person may feel trapped in a situation if they heavily rely on a paycheck. But with savings, the situation is entirely different because money is set aside for emergencies and contingencies. Savings are unquestionably one of the most crucial aspects of living stress-free. You feel relieved and at ease knowing that you've amassed a particular amount of money. You may accomplish your long-term and short-term objectives, plan for your children's education, take better care of your family, finance major purchases, be ready for unforeseen occurrences, and overcome most financial challenges by practicing disciplined saving. Therefore, one must be persuaded that conserving money is a crucial objective that everyone should pursue. The last basic money skill is generosity. Of the 3 money principles, giving might be the most satisfying. Additionally, you must have been effective at saving money beforehand. There are several advantages to contributing money to a nonprofit, whether it be a charity, a religious organization, or just helping others. The main advantage is that you're providing assistance to those who are in need. Even a few dollars might provide a youngster with many meals, critical medical care, or better educational opportunities. Your life may have greater significance if you share your fortune. Donations to charities that have received IRS approval are tax deductible. If you have the means, giving money is a wonderful way to give back and a simple way to reduce your taxes. Few individuals actually dislike the concept of charity. We do love to help others and respond to needs when we see them as a species. Sadly, there are also a very small number of individuals who are happy with the amount of charity in their life. Most folks I know would like to have more to contribute. Compared to those who don't donate, generous individuals report being happier, healthier, and more content with their lives. Being generous makes us feel as though we can make a difference in the world, that we are actively meeting the needs of those around us, and that we're helping to create a healthy community. We can probably all agree that when we refer to someone as being generous, what we really mean is that they give without expecting anything in return and do it in a way that's advantageous to the recipients. It's nearly unanimously acknowledged that generosity is a positive trait. Since you're helping others, being giving may make you feel wonderful. Giving to feed your ego is obviously not being generous, but there's something incredibly fulfilling about doing what you can to support someone else. You'll have a clearer understanding of where and how you're spending your money once you start managing your finances. This will lead you on the right path to the 3 money principles of spending, saving, and generosity. Please like and subscribe to see more financial videos like this. Also, leave a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Until we meet again.